All right, so I'm doing this one a little bit different than the other videos. Usually I'll show like the break-in period, and that's pretty much the first video when I review a product, right? This is like probably the second time that I've done this. I think this is sometimes a better way to review it. I do like having the fresh first impression in the video, but anyways, I've been skating the newest Grind King. These are the Grind King Locker 2s. So these are different than the first one. And I'll go over all the new differences as I skate it. It is significantly better. I think there was like 6 or 7 of us that were like, you know, sort of the main people that Donald was talking to, the owner. But basically we told him all the things that we didn't like about the first truck, and then he made the second truck. So this is just like everyone's input, plus all the comments that he was getting, and you know, a lot of people were messaging him or whatever. All the things I loved about the first truck, it still has. The biggest selling point in my opinion is like the wheel bite resistance. If you try really, really hard, you can get wheel bite, but like I showed before, like you gotta like really dig in. It still doesn't catch. The thing I asked him, I was like, did you change the turning radius? Because these feel like they turn a little sharper. And he was like, no, but there's like a new like bushing mechanic. You can pump flat ground better with these though. I remember the last ones I like sort of were like, these turn a little bit better than Thunders and a little bit worse than Indies, which I think is a happy medium. These feel like these are even closer to Indies. I'm not gonna say they turn like Indies. Yeah, Rhino, don't kill me, but they turn close to as good as Indies, I swear to God. And then like the grinding thing, like I said before, the grooves thing, some people really like them. I don't think they make much of a difference. My pinch points are gonna end up where my pinch points are anyways. But it is kind of nice when your first 50/50s on a ledge, you like, it's not gonna shuffle as much. Especially like on a square rail, it's gonna be less like this when you grind it. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of cruise around. I actually have a really, really hurt knee now. Like before it was like an annoying knee. After skating all day yesterday, kind of some kickflipping that stupid long 6 there, it made it a little bit worse. Okay, we'll do, we gotta warm up first, I guess. Let's take this jacket off. Flat bar. The best thing here.
It's a butt.
Didn't know where I was going, did you?
I got it though.
Of course you did, you're the best. This is, it's gonna be a tough warm up. I was trying to skate around before this, and I had to take a break every couple minutes. We're both really tired.
Yeah.
Like it's, we ate Denny's last night.
You match.
What? I planned this. Yeah, Denny's was not the move. Denny's sucks. I used to be such a Denny's advocate, and now I'm like, and I got like a burger. Dude, okay, here's the thing. Denny's used to be okay because of price point. You would get like a little bit cheaper than your Applebee's, a little bit more expensive than your fast food. The burger I got was $18.95, and it was just like a regular burger. You could go to Islands, spend the same amount, and get an actual good burger. Very sad. I like showing this with these trucks. This is a good test to show like, do the trucks turn good enough? You can actually gain speed pumping flat ground. If you can do that, then you have good turning trucks, in my opinion. When I set them up, I was pleasantly surprised for like no break-in period. You know, sometimes when you get new trucks and like you land a trick and the board gets stuck to the side, like your truck will actually get like stuff shifted and you have to kind of jump on it. I don't know what it is that they do to make it not do that. But if you notice, there's no like look at, I don't know what this design is. Like this is a bushing under the thing, and then there's no metal thing. I don't know what that is. I'm sure Donald could explain it. I'm sure it's explained somewhere. And also they beefed up this. So one of the problems that the initial truck had was sometimes this piece would crack or break. I had it happen to, I think I said it I've skated 3 different sets of these, and I did break one of them. So we made it thicker. And like one of the big selling points of these trucks where they're like lighter or whatever, they're still lighter than every other truck. They're just not quite as light as the first version. So it's just a little bit more beefed up, a little bit more indestructible. But if I do like nollie stuff, this knee's gonna not be stoked. Do a slappy trick. Pick one I know.
I got
Yeah, let's actually let's see what flip tricks I can and can't do right now.
edit those.
I was so gentle. Okay, maybe I can really pop one. Okay.
That was nice.
You say it was nice?
Yeah.
Why don't all my filmers lie?
It was rocket, but like it popped.
Nice. Usually flip tricks is like the fastest way for me to warm up. So this is like a thing, super gimmicky idea. Like the idea is like, oh, they're the lockers. Maybe it's easier to grind when a ledge bends the wrong way. I just want to hit the ledge the wrong way, where I feel like it's gonna let me get away with a lot of tricks that I normally couldn't, which might teach me to do it on sharper anti-bending ledges. So for ledges like this, when you do 50-50s, you kind of always need crosslock. But if you bend crosslock away from it, it holds you in it. Side, just reverse the crosslock. So after you get past these 50s though, the tricks that kind of work is like, back 5-0 usually works. Front side nose grind. I don't think backside nose grind's gonna work. Okay, either I'm gonna fall to nose slide, or pop out early. Yeah, that wants to kick you that way. Physics is serving me correctly. If I intentionally balance Ricky Glauser grind, dude, backside nose grind out slightly like that, I think that would let me hold it a little longer.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. You like turn into it.
What?
You turn into it with the like crook.
The reason front nose grind works is because you do a one-wheel nose manual angled that way and it keeps you in it. Backside, you can think same physics, right? One-wheel nose manual this way. The problem is the front of your body's hanging over the side of the ledge. So in other words, the more I'm over here, the more I'm away from the ledge. Nose grind, I'm over the ledge, so when I turn it that way, it pulls it in. Backside's just like, people don't realize how much like the shape of your body really dictates what grinds are easy and hard to hold. I think skating curved ledges definitely like exaggerate it. I'm gonna try one more. There's other ones that I want to play with. This isn't even one that I care about. Front 5-0 would actually be cool. So front 5-0, I think makes sense, but I'm not good at holding front 5-0s without dragging my tail and turning it slightly front side. Like it always makes me want a 180 out. June, on the other hand, if this thing was 1,000 feet longer and still curving, he could do it so easy. You see how hesitant I am with my leg? Like I just like stiff leg for no reason. It's loosening out though. I might be able to skate more than I realized. We'll do front 5-0. I really want to see how hard it is to hold flappy crooks, back feebles, and front smiths on this. Like if I could front smith half of it, brother. Yeah, I gotta turn it slightly salad, I think. Mm-hmm. Which is uncomfortable, but. Oh, I'm like a foot from the end.
It looks cool though, that you're turning it, yeah. It feels kind of cool. Because I like when people control their stuff, you know?
You've been watching the wrong skater.
Who says I watch you?
Are we calling that off the end?
I mean, that was basically the end.
You said it, basically, so no.
So no.
No. It's starting to feel more cozy though. All right, off the end, off the end. Ah!
Right there.
I think one that would be really cool. Nose slide.
Yeah. Is it really, that really wants to push you off?
Yeah, nose slide and tail slides for sure. For some reason I think back tail I mean, I wish I was a back tailor because then I could show my theory, but I'm not a back tailor, so I won't be able to show it. But I feel like back tail would work if you, because they naturally over rotate. So I feel like that would keep you in it. I need Zach here. That's what I'm scared of. What? Like, it's because I'm so used to ollieing out.
That's
I
what
gotta
that
not ollie
seemed
out. I just gotta go off the end. That felt a lot like I knew what I was doing.
That one, you came off the edge.
Yeah. I feel like this would work too. Like 55 all around it. I feel like because the groove's a little bit wider, when I start to slip to this part of the truck, it kind of wants to bring me back. It's like easier to give the slightest nudge and it'll slip back in there like a little mini ramp. That could be placebo, but it's also kind of low for no slide. Wait, would I want to under rotate or over rotate?
And then bring it in after?
Yeah, because if I under rotate, it's pulling me in. Like it's like a sprinkler, like as my legs are going this way.
Yeah.
To you. Like, grinding that halfway would be borderline impossible. That no slide felt like I could have kept going.
That was good.
Yeah, it felt good. Feeble's the other one that's really counterintuitive, like no slide. But I feel like since the crook works, Feeble, I should be able to at least get close to the end. I don't think I'll be able to go off the end. I'm gonna have to be so sideways. But if I get like far here, and as I'm grinding, get more and more, I feel like that'll let me hold it too. If I get out a foot and a half from the end,
Counts.
I'm gonna win.
It means you went past the the parabola, the
What's that?
max. You went past the max point of the
Yeah.
parabola.
Maybe if I like, as I'm getting out, instead of aggressively ollieing, kind of manual out, just squeeze it like an extra.
Oh.
I feel like if I wax it, it'll be like, make it grind way better, but that also feel like make me kick out faster. Because I won't be able to like grip to it as hard. That was pretty close.
That was better than the other two.
I need to sink more as I grind. Gotta be like Atreyu in the Pit of Sadness or whatever. Swamps of Sadness.
Is that a new song?
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I know Atreyu, but that sounds like a new song or something.
Are you thinking of the band Atreyu?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Oh.
I hate that for you. Never ending story.
Oh.
Name of the hero. I'm gonna try like 3 front Smiths. Fully relying on speed. Like, to grind that for a full Mississippi, I would be so impressed with myself. That was not that bad.
That was a 1 misses.
Was it? Like, we just gotta get that sippy.
It's like a 1 miss, yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to get any further. I think the 1 misses is maxed out for me. Oh, a little bad pocket. A little better. I was gonna try to go to crook, but rebate.
Was the line?
Like, even when I'm walking this 50-50 wrong, I'm standing on it pretty good. It's a truck, dude. It's definitely not me. Trucks just make it, even when you're wrong, you're right, dude. It's like being in an echo chamber for skateboarding. It's sick. Like, so sick.
Now I'm going to front.
If you don't know the joy of long 50-50s, you are really It's hard for me to do like longer board slides and then go to crook. I'm such like a in and out thing. But to like go up, adjust for the kink, and then try to do a crook, that's progress for me. I'll try to get one of those.
Yes.
No.
Counts.
No.
Counts.
That wasn't crook.
I don't know what the fuck. You touched it.
Really?
It's like this weird like, hey, what's wrong with willies?
Nothing's wrong with willies. I know you're a willier. It was up, but like, I'm not gonna make that joke. Never mind. It's not up enough. I'll say that. Since the rail's a little thicker, it's definitely making the go to hurricane easier. But I feel like it's making the pop up and crook harder.
That's the best like hurricane.
Yeah, the hurricane was good. The nollie flip was good. Dude, my nollie flip's just starting to come back. I'm doing it despite Angie, dude. Fuck you, Angie. I know you're probably watching this at work right now. Piece of shit, dude. Fine, that's good.
And then so many tricks afterwards. And you looked so cool in your new shoes.
Thanks. I'm in that weird in between where I'm actually like, I feel like I should be having a bad day. Like I'm feeling uncomfortable on my board, didn't sleep too good, but I'm in such a good mood that it's canceling it out. The real plot of the video is to make her 50-50 down this rail because she's never 50-50 down a round rail. We'll be getting to that later. A couple other cool things about this truck. Since it's like rounded on the inside and it's straight on the outside. I think the other one was round. You see how it's straight? A lot of trucks that have a little bit of bow here, when you do nose slides and stuff like that, it makes you want to go like this really bad. Not going to say any truck companies that have that particularly worse than others, but with then it being flat on this side, this is great for beginners. This is like a beginner lapper because you're not going to hang up when you come back from rock to fakies. But where I think it benefits is, we do it on this actually, when you have a wide board slide, when your truck would, like, the corner of the inside of your truck would touch, it would pull you sideways. But when it's round like this, I hope this is fucking whack. When it's round like this, yeah, it lets you stay like more flat. Like normally, if you catch this thing, it's gonna want to like tilt you like that, and that's how you can kind of stick. So a little bit more playful for that. The hang up trick I always do, like this one, I actually dislike it for this because it feels less exciting, but it like lets you get away with it more. Maybe for railies? I don't know if it actually helps with railies. Probably not. Maybe it does because you catch less hard on the way over. So it's like, feel like, you know what I mean? Let me see your board. Maybe I'm full of shit. Your board will do it too. No, like it catches more. Because your board has this sticking out. Here, look. You see how most boards have this sticking out?
Oh, yeah.
If you drew a line, you could catch it. This is a little bit in, and this is out, so it doesn't catch, which is like very beginner mini ramp friendly. For every single person who's ever done a skate lesson and was trying to teach someone how to rock the fakie, and your student hang up and dies because they don't fakie manual back in, this would prevent that. Just God forbid they get real confident with this, and they go to another truck company and then they die. Because my experience with it so far, the thing that I like most about it is with the bushings. It's another thing that it's going to be hard to describe. I feel like a certain type of skater who skated enough to know what different board feels feel like will know what I'm talking about. Sometimes there seems to be like a gap in your truck in the turning, to where it's almost like an air pocket, to where like it'll turn and then give a lot and then get tight again, or it'll give a lot, then turn, then give a lot. It gets really bad when your bushings crack. But like even with brand new trucks, you experience it. This is a very sturdy, like it's the whole way is the exact same amount of resistance. Like when I lean this way, it's the same exact thing the whole way through, which I really like. I feel like this might help with speed wobbles, but Lord knows I'm not gonna go fast enough to find out because I'm me. I also think that the likelihood of these bushings breaking, the other bushings I would have crack underneath this where the metal piece was. Now there's not a metal piece and there's whatever the heck this little bushing thing is. Hopefully that's supposed to make it so it doesn't break. I heard some talk of, that's one of the things that he wanted to work on was like, he wanted to do something that keep your bushings from ever like fraying and cracking. I don't know if that's what this is, but it's a different looking bushing. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume it is. If you want a slabby front crook, put your front foot disgustingly in this pocket diagonal here. I don't know why, that's just where it works. Should we take that?
Wow.
Sticky! Try to hit the same line better. Like a lot of the other stuff that I should probably like cover a little bit more in depth, I covered on the first version of these trucks, like, you know, more in depth on how you can't get wheel bite, where the pinch points are, you know, a little bit wider and stuff like that. I do remember that in the first truck review, I wasn't sure how I felt about feebles on ledges. Clearly, if I'm grinding like the wrong way around that ledge, they feeble just fine. I think it was just like a mental thing. I was like, I feel like I need wheel bite to hold a feeble, but I don't. I did talk to Ben D about these trucks because he tried them and he said he was having trouble with crooked grind, which is, it's bizarre to me because the main trick that I felt like an assistance on is crooked grind. It's a little bit easier for me to hold. So it just makes me think that maybe we do crooked grinds differently, or I always say that I think the biggest indicator of whether crooked grinds will be easier to hold or not is if your trucks are slightly wider than your board, it's easier to sit on. And that's across the board with every truck company that I've ever tried. And then having this square nose too gives my foot a lot more room to sit. Like my board shape, having the square nose has a lot to do with not just nose slides, but crooked grind pinches in general. And also big benefits on tail blocks and 3 shoves. Just having the flat side, you know, makes it not want to flip over. But dude, yeah, skateboarding's dead again. It's Saturday. There's been 2 people at this park all day and it's like 2 o'clock. Granted, this park is right on the borderline of Mexico. So not a huge amount of like people down this way.